Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you opened Instagram or YouTube and actually felt good about your own life afterwards? Be honest. Because for most people, scrolling through social media doesn't feel like entertainment anymore. It feels like a silent competition, one you never signed up for, one you feel like you're always losing. Someone your age just got promoted. Someone just bought a new car. Someone is traveling the world. Someone looks perfect. Someone has it all figured out. And there you are, feeling behind, feeling stuck, feeling like everyone got a map to life that you somehow missed. That feeling, that quiet, sinking feeling, is what we are talking about today. Here's the thing nobody tells you. What you see on social media is not real life. It's a highlight reel. Nobody posts their 2 a.m. anxiety. Nobody posts their rejected job applications. Nobody posts their bad days, their self-doubt, their failures, or their confusion. Everyone posts their vacation, their promotion, their best angle, their greatest moment. So without even realizing it, you end up doing the most unfair comparison possible. You compare your entire life, your struggles, your fears, your bad days, your worst moments against everyone else's absolute best moments. That is not a fair fight. That was never a fair fight. And then it gets worse. Think about this. You are living chapter 3 of your life, struggling through it, figuring things out, making mistakes. And you look at someone online, and all you see is their chapter 20, the success, the confidence, the results. You never saw their chapter 3. You never saw their failures, their confusion, their starting point. And your brain looks at your chapter 3 versus their chapter 20 and concludes, I am behind. I am losing. I am not enough. That conclusion feels absolutely real, but it is completely wrong. But here's where it gets really dangerous. When you spend years constantly comparing yourself to others, something quietly happens that most people never notice. You stop chasing your own dreams, and you start chasing someone else's. You see someone succeed, and suddenly their life looks like the definition of success. So you start wanting their career, their lifestyle, their goals, their version of winning. Not because it genuinely excites you, but because it looked good on someone else. And so you spend years running a race you never actually chose, chasing a destination that was never yours, working hard toward a goal that deep down doesn't even feel right. And when you finally get there, if you get there, it feels empty because it was never your dream to begin with. This is the real damage of comparison. It doesn't just make you feel bad about yourself. It slowly steals your entire direction in life without you even noticing. And here's why it keeps happening. Even to smart people, you see a career that looks impressive, and you chase it for how it looks, not how it feels. You keep seeing the same kind of success on your feed, and your brain starts thinking that's the only valid path. You feel left behind by your peers, so you copy their choices just to feel like you're moving, even if you're moving in the wrong direction. And underneath all of it, when you don't know who you are, the world is very happy to tell you who to be. Social media rushes in, peer pressure rushes in, status and approval rush in, and they fill that empty space with goals, aesthetics, and lifestyles that were never designed for you. Most young people don't even realize this is happening. They just feel lost, and they don't know. Why? Here's the truth I want you to sit with. Comparison is not always the enemy. It depends entirely on who you are comparing yourself to, and why. There are only 2 comparisons worth making in your entire life. The first, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not your classmate, not someone on Instagram, just yesterday's version of you. Are you slightly better, slightly wiser, slightly more yourself? That's the only scoreboard that actually matters. The second, Compare yourself to a role model who genuinely inspires you. Not to feel inferior, but to feel direction. To say, that's the kind of person I want to become, and use that as fuel. Every other comparison, buddy, is just noise. It makes you weak in front of yourself. And no stranger on the internet deserves that kind of power over your life. So how do you actually break free from this? One mindset shift changes everything. Stop playing someone else's game. Define your own. When you are running someone else's race, you will always be looking sideways, comparing, measuring, feeling behind. But the moment you define your own game, with your own rules and your own finish line, there is nobody to compare yourself to. Because nobody else is running your exact race. Your life, your starting point, your strengths, your story, your path. Nobody else has that combination. Nobody. You are not a copy. You are an original. And here's how to start living like one. Today, water your own grass. Stop staring at the neighbor's lawn. Focus on yours. Add the word yet. Don't say I can't do this. Say, I can't do this yet. One small word. Completely different story. Track your own wins. Write down even the smallest progress, because when comparison creeps in, your own evidence of growth is the most powerful thing you have. Turn envy into a question. When you feel jealous of someone, don't shame yourself. Instead, ask, what does this feeling tell me I actually want? Freedom, creativity, purpose? Then go after that, not the person, the feeling. And remember this, every single time comparison creeps in, you are not behind. You are not a copy. You are simply on your own unique chapter. And your only competition is who you were yesterday. So let me ask you one question before you go. Whose game have you been playing? If this video spoke to you, share it with one person who needs to hear it today, and drop in the comments. Whose game have you been playing? And what is your real game?